Hello everybody, in this video we'll talk about the calendar auto function. Calendar auto is very similar to calendar function that we saw in the previous video. It returns a continuous date with a single column. So the one difference between the calendar function and the calendar auto function is it automatically scans the minimum date on the model and the maximum date on the model. So we don't have to define that explicitly, unlike the calendar function. The other thing that calendar auto also does is you can add a fiscal year end month, fiscal month end in a particular year, so that it stops the calendar on that month, on the final year, on the max date. So let's look at an example. So if I go to modeling, go to table, let's call it calendar auto, and let's use the same function. All right. So if we just define the table without any parameter, you'll see that the date started from 1/1/2020 and ended in 12/31/2024. So when I do not define any fiscal year month end, it just defaults to the 1st of January till the 31st of December. So which is defined by the tables I have in the model. So the tables that I have with a calculator symbol are calculated tables. One of the table that is not defined as a calculated table is the forecast table, which has two dates basically, and the max is the second row, which is 1st of 2024, and the minimum date is derived from 1/1/20 from the sales table, which is 1/1/2020. So the function is defined as calendar, just like the calendar function is defined as start date would be what it derived from the sales table. So the minimum date on this was 1/1/2020, and the max date was 1/1/2024. But it automatically did that in case of the calendar auto function, right? So let's change that and let's create a calendar auto date table with of by defining the fiscal year and month. So let's call it fiscal auto, and let's give a fiscal year and month um to be October. So in this case, the max date would be at the end of October, which is 10/31, on the max date on the model. So our max date on the model is, let me go to the data set. The max date on the model is 1/1/2024. So the date table stops on October 2024 at the end of the month. So you can see if we look into the fiscal calendar, that's what we created. You see that it starts from, let's start look at the end date. It stops in 10/31/2024, and it started. So the fiscal year, if we define the fiscal year to end in October, then it starts in November, right? So it started in 11/1/2019, in the month of November, right? So that's how the fiscal year end month is defined, and how this is how the calendar auto function works in DAX. Hopefully that added some value. Thank you for watching.